I see that. Okay, guys, we're back. We're into the semi-final where we've got Aman Seddiqi, who's Real Madrid red, versus Olly Shaw, who's Real Madrid white. I'm delighted to be joined here this afternoon by Chrissy Ballard, going to help me on the stream this afternoon. So just pass you over to Chrissy, he can tell you all about his thoughts on the game.
This game.
You can talk about that one.
Yeah, we've got obviously Shawsy and Aman here. It's a bit of a grudge match actually, this one. I'm not sure how many people sort of follow the scene, but about 2 weeks ago, these two played in the PC World Cup, and Shawsy went on to win. And there was I'm not gonna lie, there was a little few comments exchanged via Twitter, so it should be a good one. I think Shawsy went on to win. I think Shawsy won the whole thing. Oh, he came second. But so yeah, it's going to be a great match. Two good players. Probably the strongest semi-final that we've got here. So looking forward to it. I think you guys ready. So I think we're off.
We'll see the nice little delay. You'll get used to what we've been seeing all afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, into the game we go. As we said, we got Aman in Real Madrid red and Olly in Real Madrid white. We'll try to do our futuristic predictions in this game as well, where we see what's actually going on and you see it about 30 seconds later. So when there's a few people throwing hands in the air or jumping up and screaming. So we'll get the stream up in a minute. Actually, guys have started playing. I can see out of the corner of my eye, but on the stream we've still got them just finishing configuring their team at the moment. So we'll get to the game. So winner of this semi-final takes on the winner of two Daves. You've got Dave Coolidge and Dave, by the way, in the second semi-final. So getting to that stage where the winnings are worth something here in the prize fund. So we'll be there in a second. Me and Chrissy are just at the moment staring at the setup screen of the guys' team. That'd be good. So Chrissy's going to just give a nice little explanation about how the guys are both set up.
Yeah, well, they're almost identically set up. Shawsy, the only difference is he's using the narrow 4-1-2-1-2. Aman is actually using a player that I haven't really seen much of. He's using Higuain as a central defensive midfielder, so that'll be interesting. And he's also using their fast winger, Calijon. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. In centre mid, or on the wing at least. So it looks like he's gonna try and counter attack. Actually missed what happened to the old mentalities.
Yeah, no.
But I would guess they both play defensive. Maybe Olly, he's kind of known for his attacking presence at least. He just sort of bombards forward all his players. And lively start from Olly now.
Yeah. So you've got to guess who scores in the next 30 seconds, guys.
Yeah. There's going to be a goal coming soon, but
I'm only guessing, but
Olly with the free kick now. All him in this sort of first opening 5 minutes. A nice little punch by Casillas, and a man tries to counter. I think it's going to be an end-to-end game actually.
a lot of counter-attacking one end to the other. So we got a break on here from Aman. Go on, take it. Jeez, but going down through the right back position, looking to cut it back. Oh, thought it was going to be an own goal there because we know that something happens in a minute, but it could be this end. So it's all been quite compact, but Ollie gets it out to the wing, making a bit of space, played it in, but amazing chest control there. Good bit of FIFA 12 from behind him. He controlled it beautifully on his chest. There goes the break. We've got 2-on-2 here, and he's Ronaldo's powered past. Keeper's coming out, finessed it. Oh, unlucky off the post, but it's come back in again. Benzema's there. He's got clear. Casillas has saved it. Oh, what's the ref giving here? It's a corner. Wasn't sure whether that was going to be a penalty then, the way he looked focused on Ramos. It's come across. Good defending from Ollie, but it's chipped back in the middle, and there's a nice header back across the keeper from where it came from. And 1-0 to Aman. So that's taken us quarter of an hour, and Aman's gone 1-up. Won't say he's dominated the game. It's been fairly even so far. And here's Ollie coming straight back into it. Trying not to look to the score on the big telly that's got the actual game on there, but so have you played either of these players in the tournament at all today, Chris?
Yeah, I played Shorzy early on. It was actually the first game in the group stage, and I was kind of happy to get him in the groups actually, because it meant I couldn't play him till the final. And I actually feel is maybe, you know, if I was to see the tournament, I'd actually put him number 1 right now. So had a nice, obviously, WCG win yesterday, and yeah, the game ended up 5-4 actually between me and him. He beat me, although he did go 5-2 up at one point. So it was a, you know, he was, I'd say he was in control of things. Then I kind of just went all or nothing, and you know, did get them 2 goals. You know, it wasn't. I didn't really have enough time to get back. But it was a bit of a crazy game, really. None of us had warmed up. You know, it was only group stage. We both knew we were going through. You know, well, fairly confident we were going through. And it was just a sort of feeler, really, if anything. But I've never actually played a man. Even sort of online, I've never played him. I don't think. And then another goal there from a man. Just it seemed quite simple in the end, just sort of passing through the defence. Ollie didn't really get close enough to him, and yeah, he seems to be in control now. 2-0 is always a really horrible deficit to come back from in FIFA, you know, especially when it's only 30 minutes into the game and he can set up shop now if he wants. But no, we'll see how it all unfolds.
Yeah, definitely. I think Ollie was our pre-match favourite, but at the moment, Aman 2-0 up and cruising. So, as Chris said, rather simple goal there in the end. But say Ollie's been on fire most of this weekend in the WCG. Yes, he was scoring goals for fun. I think he peaked out at about 17-1 in one of his games today. So yeah, he's been scoring goals for fun. So, be interesting to see how Aman, whether he sits back now and protects his 2-0 lead, or actually is looking for more and leaves himself open. So see what he does tactically. But at the moment it's all fairly nip and tuck in the middle of the park, but here goes Ollie with his first chance, but 2 strikers not on the same wavelength there, unfortunately. Here goes the man again. He's got a 2-on-1 now. What's he going to do? Oh, just took a touch inside there, unfortunately. Should have really been a bit more clinical there, but Ollie gets away with that. So both players giving the ball away a little bit at the moment. A man probably feeling delighted to be 2-0 up. Ollie going to work hard to try and get himself back in the game. Be interesting to see the questions that was good old Dux is in the chat room there, taking field in the FIFA 13 questions at the moment. We'll get to those at the end. You had the chance to play FIFA 13 yet, Chris?
Not yet.
Not yet, but demo out on the 11th of September, and I got to say, I mentioned it before for anyone who wasn't there, I got to play a build, I think it was the E3 build, the end of May, and it's much better game. Hopefully me and Chris might get a little game on the FIFA 13 here, but I might have a headache or be going to wash my hair or something, because that could be a bit too embarrassing. So we'll see.
I'm not so sure about that.
So we've hit half time, and not as we thought the score would be, I've got to say. What's your thoughts on that first 45 minutes, Chris?
Yeah, like in the end, it was all a man. He should be 4-0 up. There's no question about that. You know, he had one chance. Ollie just can't defend that skill dribble. Like when he breaks on the counter. So I was having actually a chat with him before the game, how attacking he is. He kind of has this mentality of, you know, I'll score more than you, which is actually quite unique in FIFA players. Normally it's all about the defence. I know myself, you know, I'd rather win 1-0 than play like a 7-5 thriller. Maybe that's a little bit boring, but it's won me throughout the years. So, but yeah, like it's just that counter attack. Ollie's getting caught a lot of the time. I'm not sure if he's actually. I think he's playing neutral mentality, or it looks like it anyway. And he's just breaking all the time to Ronaldo, and he's just doing that skill dribble, and Ollie has no answer for it really. I think there might be a little bit of drama happening in a second from the sounds of things. No, not that one. But yeah, I thought it was going to be, but a man now just needs to be patient really. It's Ollie's game to chase, so he can just sort of play safe, play his own FIFA. It seems that's what he's doing. No real threat from Ollie so far in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think at the moment, you know, it's a man's to throw away. I think if Ollie gets that next goal, it could be interesting to see how he copes. But there's that skill dribble again, and he's just walking through Ollie for fun at the moment back there. But yeah. So we're 60 minutes into the game. Coming up soon. I need to get a little banner on here with a nice little bit of drama on it. So in a minute, something's going to happen. But anyway, back to what we can see. I'm only guessing that, by the way, obviously. It's just a complete guess. I just got a feeling. But, oh, someone don't want to take a throw in here. It's that Aman's team. But Ollie's stolen the ball. Put it up early. Now he's created a 2-on-2. Oh!
That's a good foul.
Yeah, that's the halfway line. Need to take one for the team. It was 2v2. No card given out. So, yeah, to be fair, it's a good defensive. But it's broken here. Oh! Was that the keeper clear that, or was that a shot wide?
Yeah, it was a miss from Ollie. This was what the little bit of drama was, obviously. I don't know, that wasn't too surprising that he missed it there.
No, it was a bit, it was really come at him really quickly, so it's just a reaction. So here's a man away. He's getting himself managing to be 1v1 at the back through the middle there, which is never a good thing for a defensive team and team's defence. But Damon's definitely targeting that through ball to the striker. But here comes Ollie. He's got a 3v2. He's got it out wide. That's a good ball. What's he going to deliver in? No, just walked into a brick wall. There goes a man again. So here comes Ollie. He's breaking away. Bit of space. He's doing the dribble himself now.
Wow,
they've done that really well. Oh, that's nice. Really opened the game up there. Attacker came through and placed it home. 2-1. 70 minutes. Different game now.
Yeah, that was a crazy goal, to be honest. It didn't look like Ollie was going anywhere. A man looked completely set up in defence, and then it just fell apart. I'm not sure what actually happened there. And a chance for a man, you know, that's a great chance. They normally go in about 8 times out of 10 again. So a man really hitting straight back there, but failing to, you know, get that opportunity, or take that opportunity. Don't know, Shorzy coming into the game a bit, but I don't know, I just feel he's lacking a bit of conviction with his attacks. You know, he's not getting a chance to counter Aman at all. Aman's playing a good defensive game. And, you know, Ollie with being one of the best attackers, and I'm not actually sure what that free kick was. Wasting time maybe. We're only 30 minutes away now, so I'm surprised Aman hasn't gone to shut this game out.
Crossy, is that the real Chelsea score? Are we playing tonight, are we?
Torres has scored, apparently. That's pretty nice for my fantasy football team.
And your real team.
Yeah. And Aman, that's finished. I would have thought now. It didn't exactly take a lot for that goal to come about. He didn't really do anything special to break the defence down. Just pass, nice little pass into the box and a nice clean finish. So it's a little bit surprising the goals have sort of come from sort of fairly basic FIFA, apart from when Aman's countered with the speed glitch. But yeah, he just needs to play this out now, keep the ball. And he should be 1-0 up in the series.
Yeah, I think that's quite a surprise. It's going to be interesting to see what Ollie does in game 2, get himself back into the tournament, because I think a few people had him down as from the 4 that are left, the favourite in the form he's been in.
I don't want to see that. That'd be it, switch.
Yeah, Chrissy didn't like seeing the Blackpool score. Sorry, guys. Originates from Ipswich. But Chelsea-Newcastle, that's a good score after what they did to us last year, with 2 won the goals against us at the Bridge. But anyway, back to the real football that you're interested in. Is 3-1 going into the last couple of minutes. Yeah, free kick, and to be fair, Aman's not really... Good old Lewis. Always got such a grasp on life. Anyway, back to the game, which, to be fair, I think in summary, Aman's bossed this game completely. He's not really looked in any danger at all. And Ollie's got to take a completely different approach to the second game. But sounds like it was a penalty, and there it was, wrapped up. 4-1, game over. Let's see you in game 2 in a minute. Yeah, good to see Chelsea getting some pens, because we don't normally get any penalties. But hey, 3 in 3 games penalty.
Actually, yeah. I think Hazard took the penalty today.
Did he?
Yeah, he scored.
Okay, so let's see what Ollie's going to do in game 2 to try and address the balance, because 4-1 was a hammering in the end, really, and that reflected the play. Aman seemed to keep his game fairly simple, but with that skill dribble down the middle, Ollie had no response at all. So how would you see what do you think Ollie's going to do to try and sort of change? I think he drastically needs to change what he's been doing.
I'm not sure, man. Like, Ollie, I think, has been playing well. So in the tournament, at least, just basically not that game. I'm actually a little bit surprised how that game unfolded. I had a little chat with Ollie before the game. I think this was before the tournament. I was kind of like almost spying on a man, saying, "So, you played him. What's he like?" And he sort of simply said, "All he does is skill dribble." Effectively, that's what he did do last game, and that's how he got all most of his goals. And Ollie didn't have a plan for what he knows he's going to do, which is strange, at least. So I don't think you'll see much change from Ollie. It was a straight rematch, no change in formation at all for both of them. So, I kind of fear now for my East Anglian friend that it's going to be a bit more of the same. But we'll see if Ollie can fix this and see if he can get this series back now.
Yeah, I know, some great observations there, Chris. And like I say, it'd be just what Ollie's going to do, whether He's kept the same formation, he's kept everything the same, but whether he's going to play it around, pass it quicker, attack quicker, we'll wait and see. But at the moment, not really seeing any noticeable change at this point in time. But that's always a... Yeah, unfortunately. Probably his kneecap or something was just offside there. Hopefully something they fixed in FIFA 13. The trouble with computers, they're so accurate, anything offside is offside. So they're trying to bring that bit of realism into the game rather than...
Really? With FIFA 13?
No, I'm saying
No, we don't want that.
You want the very precise.
Oh, yeah,
the kneecap, the leg hair was offside.
I don't want to lose a couple grand in the tournament because
yeah, dodgy refs call.
My AI linesman got it wrong.
Not that they ever do in real life.
Oh no.
Probably I felt sorry for Reading, obviously being a Chelsea fan, but felt a bit sorry for Reading this week. But we've had enough. It swings and roundabouts, isn't it, in football? It tends to go around. It's not everybody getting the decisions. They're only human beings at the end of the day. And you watch a footballing game, does he ever not make any mistakes? It's all people. That's the joy of it. But there's a lot of pressure on referees and linesmen these days. But I think there's been quite a lot of work done on FIFA 13 with the referees and things. So it'd be interesting to see what the result of that is. I think one of the things I heard a lot of people talking about is the dodgy penalties. But here's while we're chatting about that is Ollie was on the attack there. I think when the game catches up with real life, or we have a Mystic Meg moment, there may be some goals coming up in a minute. But I just could be just a feeling.
Maybe not.
But interesting, we got first time ever tomorrow a clubs pilot running here with a 4v4. Chris, and I think you're thinking about getting a team involved of all stars and all comers. What's your thoughts on it being run at Elan for the first time?
Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to it. I actually posted an article probably about 9 months ago saying things drastically need to change, and we just need some more ideas, basically, just to really get the numbers up at events. Even here, there's plenty of UK guys, but realistically, there's only sort of 4 players from the UK have turned up who are sort of known. I know sort of Matt's a YouTuber, and so he is known as well, and he plays competitive a little bit, but maybe not so much in like on the online tournaments. So, well, we were kind of expecting that. I apologise for our sort of lack of enthusiasm when they score, because we kind of know it's coming, but it's a nice. I wonder what will happen now. But no, a good goal from Ollie there, and let's see if he can add to that. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I actually played a little bit of pro clubs myself early on in the days with my friends. The man has a nice chance there, and again the sort of the speed glitch from the counter. It's deja vu all over the place, and it all looks quite easy for him. And hopefully Ollie can get this fixed, and I can't see him. He should not score. He should not not score there. And again he does. 2-1 up. I'm just astounded that Ollie hasn't changed something. Maybe just go defensive or something. They're both playing in neutral this game, and a man's just soaking up the pressure perfectly. There'll be a little bit more drama in about 10 minutes, but yeah, like the 4v4 tournament, I am interested in playing it. It'll be nice to see actually a team come up. So I hope there's a few guys from FVPA show up and actually kind of show us, the 1v1 players, actually how to play as a team, because none of us have experience with it. Maybe some people have. I think Aman plays a little bit of pro clubs. I've seen him on Twitter a few times saying he is. But I don't think Shawsy does. I don't think Dave does. I definitely don't really. So it'll actually be nice to see if an all-star sort of 1v1 team can actually compete against these club teams. I'm fairly confident that we can. Just through, you know, football is a worldwide language, and you know, I can't see what kind of problems we might have. There might, you know, maybe a few arguments will come up. It'll be nice to see. But actually, how's the point system work for tomorrow?
So the way we're going to do things tomorrow is basically running it Ryder Cup style. So there's going to be teams of 4, because that's the constraint we've got with the number of Xboxes we've got available to us. But that's going to be, so we're going to play a 4v4 match, we're going to play 2v2 matches and 1v1 matches. So at the moment we've got to finalise a few things with the FVPA guys tomorrow about how we're going to, you know, score the points on that. As in, does the 4v4 carry more points in the singles games and things like that. I think that's sounds sensible, but we just got to finalise that. And the whole idea about it is a pilot tomorrow. It's really trying out what works, because clubs is such a popular game. And there's just as we're talking, a man goes 3-1 up on 49 minutes, and yeah, as Chrissy said earlier, I can't see anything changing, and it hasn't, unfortunately. So Ollie's really got to get himself back in the game, and straight away a man through the middle again. He's just walking through Ollie's defence at will, unfortunately. But yeah, so back to the pilot tomorrow of the clubs, because when you've been coming to i-Series EGL, you see the games and the communities that are really thriving are those that have got team-based sports, team-based games. So really tomorrow's our attempt. We know that the FVPA have got a massive community, and it's trying to get people out and into offline tournaments to really enjoy the social aspects of, you know, getting together as a group of mates, having a few beers in a night, playing some FIFA during the day, and just mixing with people. So it's going to be, we're really hopeful. I know when we first announced the pilot, there was teams from Italy that were interested, teams from France, and the FVPA have got teams all around the world. So it'd be really nice to get to the point where we can really flourish the whole club scene, and hopefully out of that the 1v1 scene benefits as well. A lot more people get involved. They come for the weekend, they play in the 1v1 tournaments, they play in the clubs tournaments and things. So really hoping this is our try and really boost the numbers of people we get at FIFA. FIFA's very much on the sort of events like this a minority sport. So today you'll hear on the main stage behind us games on the main stage. FIFA doesn't warranty at the moment a main stage place, unfortunately, but that's something we're looking to change and get sorted out. So if you play clubs, next i-Series is in November. We're really looking to sort of expand and increase the numbers. So it'd be great to see as many of you as possible. Hopefully, if you can't, you'll watch the stream tomorrow for the 4v4s, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'd love to see the scene really improve now, but it's getting a 1v1 interest. Sometimes I find it a little bit shocking. Like some players, you know, actually even one of my teammates. I haven't actually spoke to Ty yet, but he was meant to be coming today. He only lives sort of down the road, probably 45 minutes away. He's just one of the best UK FIFA players and an easy 500 quid, but obviously sort of this didn't warrant sort of his attendance. I'm not sure if he's busy doing other stuff. I admit I haven't spoke to him, so you know, if we can't get them guys sort of turning up, how are we meant to get other, you know, the guys that aren't the best to turn up? See what I just saying in the chat?
Stop talking and commentate on the game.
All right. We've kind of seen the goals, but I actually just like to explain again. We're actually kind of watching two games. We're watching it in the 68th minute, and the actual match is in 85th minute. So yeah, it's quite hard to commentate on a game which you kind of know what's going to happen already. But you may or may not see a couple goals soon. Yeah, it's 20 minutes to go. Aman really just looking to see out the game again, like he was last game. You know, I didn't think too much was going to change, and you know, I'm sad to say it hasn't. Surely no kind of change in formation, no change in tactics. I'm not really sure what I expected out of this game. Maybe he was confident that he was unlucky in the first game. and he was going to win this, but it hasn't. That's not what it's looked like. Aman looks like he's controlled this game throughout its entirety, and again he's on the counter attack. Again the skill dribble. Again more danger, and I can't see this changing.
That's going to be interesting talking to Ollie after this game because, like you say, nothing's changed from this game. It's been the same first match, complete replay. So nearly the 80th minute on the stream. It's 3-1 to Aman at the moment, and unless Ollie drastically changes anything, we're going into the Aman will be going to the final. So here we go. The results are starting to come in now. And there's another one from us, beautifully tucked inside, dribbled into the box. We got the result from the other semi-final. That's gone to 2-0 to Dave, by the way, against Dave Coolidge, winning 3-0 and 6-0. So that's Dave into the final. And we're in the 82nd minute here on the stream. The actual game's finished in real life. We'll be talking to him in a minute. And that's gone 5-1 now to Aman. So last few minutes, so it's looking like at the moment an Aman v Dave, by the way, final, which will be interesting because I must got to say it's the first time I watched a man play, and although he didn't do anything special, he's won 2 games and won them convincingly against Ollie, who's been sort of man of the weekend so far FIFA wise, so should be a really interesting final, but just playing out the time now. Here goes Aman again. Can he get another one before the end? He's cut inside for just past the post from Ronaldo there. He's beating him on the outside with a skill dribble and then the finesse aiming for the top corner. Oh, referees let that one go. Okay, 2 minutes of injury time. Doesn't really help Ollie. So we've seen 2 pretty much mirror image games there, Chrissy.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a shame actually. This is kind of why we play best of 3. If there's thousands of different ways to play FIFA, and anything can happen in a 6-minute match, and you can get unlucky sometimes. But Ronaldo, there you have it. That was the game. The sort of counter attack, the sprint glitch and the counter, and it all seemed too easy to do. And it was a shame not to see a game plan emerge in the second game to stop that happening. That's why we play best of 3. It would be interesting to see the stats actually. It was sort of there's a message from Geordie, undefendable, but I didn't see Adam using it much when he won VG. He defended it pretty well. It is defendable. 5 at the back, I know counters it a lot better, but I guess then you have to change your whole game plan, and 5 at the back probably wouldn't suit Ollie, who's an attacking player at least. I'm not sure what to think of the next game now with Aman and Dave. It'll be interesting. Two kind of conflicting styles, really. Dave's more of using Ronaldo to go down the wing and cross, whereas Aman is playing obviously much more central. He's actually not bringing. He's only sort of bringing 2 players into attack, at all. So sometimes he didn't actually need more players. Just Ronaldo going forward. He didn't need any help. Ollie's blaming the delay, but back to you.
All right, guys, we're just going to bring Aman in a minute. Just have a quick post-match interview with him. Sure, Chrissy and me have got some juicy questions for him. Have a seat, mate. Congratulations. What did you think about the 2 games there, mate?
I felt confident going into the game, and I know Ollie is definitely a strong opponent, and I felt like it would be a difficult game to overcome. And in the first game, it was a bit I don't even remember half the first game, but I ended up scoring a few goals, and he got unlucky a little bit. So, and the first game is very key in a best of 3. And I came out in the second match and he just got unlucky after I scored a few goals. But I felt like he was a strong opponent, even though I did beat him 5-1 in the second match.
So you got Dave, by the way, in the final. Is Dave someone you played before? Know his game at all?
I don't think I've ever played Dave. No, I don't think I've ever played Dave, but it'll be fun to play him because we were at New York together and we had some fun there, and he lost. And what round did you lose in? I don't know. But we would end up playing sometime, I think. I don't know. Yeah. But that was fun, and he's definitely one of the good guys here. And it'll be fun to beat in the end.
Yeah. Was that kind of sweet revenge for the PC World Tournament?
Well, I mean, I've got respect for Olly, and even online, he played a good match even back then. I was just a little bit, I guess, sore, but he's definitely a respectable opponent, and hopefully in the future we can have better matches.
How confident are you going into the final now? Is this your sort of first event in the UK, or at least overseas?
Yeah, well, this is our first event here in England and UK, so it's definitely great to get top 3 at least, and top 2 right now. And I'd say I'm very confident going into the next game because I just beat Olly, and he's a very strong opponent. And I feel like Dave is, I think I can handle what he has to bring, basically.
Well, yeah, thanks very much, and good luck for the next match.
All right. Appreciate it.
This is one. Okay, guys, obviously we're taking a little break now, so we'll be back in how long?
Probably about 10 minutes, quarter of an hour.
Okay, 10 minutes, 15 minutes for the final, Dave versus Aman. So see you guys in a bit.